Loaded hash browns. Okay, we've got 12 ounces of sausage that we cooked over really low heat. You don't want to lose any of that juice from the sausage. Or you can use bacon cut into tiny strips at the bottom of this. That'd work out great also. And once your sausage is cooked all the way through and no longer pink, we're going to need to add a little more fat in this. You can use butter, but I'm going to be using bacon grease. We're going to want about 1/4 cup to fry our hash browns. And maybe a little extra just for flavor. About the equivalent of a 1/2 stick of butter. Okay, and then we have some potatoes. We had about 4 cups of diced russet potatoes. We're going to sprinkle those right on top. Turn the heat up now. And you don't want to cut those too awfully early or they'll turn brown like mine are. Okay, now we're going to salt and pepper. A lot of salt and pepper on hash browns. Now we're going to put the lid on and let this do its thing for a few minutes, about 10 minutes. In the meantime, we're going to chop some onion, garlic, and bell pepper to go on this. Oh, and jalapeno. Don't forget the jalapeno. Okay. After about 5 minutes, you'll want to lift that lid and give it a stir. You don't want to stir hash browns too often or they won't get that crispy golden edge. And you'll make mashed potatoes. Oh man, that smells so good already. Alright, let's go ahead and add our onion. It's only been about 5 minutes. Got this on pretty high heat. Time to add the onion and garlic. Alright, now as soon as you put this garlic in here, it's going to make your family start starving to death when they smell it cooking. Beware. That's 1 medium onion. And we did 5 cloves of garlic. Yum, yum. Mix those in lightly. There we go. And return that lid. And chop a bell pepper. Man, that smells so good. Oh my gosh. Right, after about 5 more minutes, so 10 minutes total, those hash browns have been in there. Oh my goodness, that smells amazing. Stir this up a little bit. You could do this in a large skillet on the stove top too, but I love doing hash browns in the electric skillet because nothing sticks. And if you forget to stir it after a little bit, that's fine. It's not going to burn. Then we're going to sprinkle the top of this with 1/2 a diced red bell pepper. It's going to get real pretty in a second. Okay, and return the lid. And then we're going to chop up a couple of jalapenos. Mine have been frozen, so these should be pretty easy to slice because they're still partially frozen. Just nice large circles in case it gets too spicy. You can take them out. And then go ahead and add those jalapenos right there on top of those bell peppers. Oh my gosh, that smells so good already. Okay. Let's test our potato. See if that's starting to get pretty soft. Oh, yes, it's very soft. Okay, so from here out, we will leave the lid off. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. You don't want the jalapeno and the bell pepper to like really cook. You just need it to kind of get warmed up just slightly. All right, now push this all to the outside edge. Just about like that. Now we're going to add about 6 eggs. Just right to the center there. We're still on high. Just kind of break those apart. There we go. And let that cook for a few minutes. No need to put that lid back on. And while this egg is cooking, you just want to stir it about every minute or so. We're going to shred up some cheese. We're going to need about 2 cups of cheese. And then as soon as your egg starts to get hard or cooked about halfway through, you're going to want to really baby it so it doesn't burn. And if some of those potatoes and the vegetables get started to mix in there, that's perfectly fine. We're going to be mixing it together in just a moment. And that's why we needed so much extra bacon grease / butter in the beginning, so we still had enough left over to cook that egg in. So perfect. Oh, I better get grating that cheese. It's almost ready. And then, once your egg is done, you don't want it like super duper dry done, but almost done. Just enough to get the shine away. Now, we're going to carefully mix this in. So careful. If you stir too quickly, you'll make mashed potatoes. It would not be good. Smooth it all back out as best you can. You just want to kind of fork it into place. You don't want to drag your spatula on the top there. You'll end up with weird casserole potato topping. Now, for the cheese. We can go ahead and turn this heat off right now, too. Turn that to the off. Top this with some cheese. I would recommend about 2 cups of cheese, but I love cheese. Oh, man, do I love cheese. We're going to be serving this with some English muffins, toasted, with lots of butter. Okay, now, with the heat off, we're going to put the lid back on. And we're going to wait just a minute until that cheese melts. You definitely want to be doing this with real cheese that you shredded yourself. If you get the bagged shredded cheese, it's not going to melt very well. Oh, halfway there already. Couple more minutes. Let's butter them biscuits. All right. After your cheese is melted, lift that lid. Look at how pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, it smells amazing. Almost wish we would have added more garlic though, because carefully, because I don't own plastic utensils. Don't scratch your pan. You just want to take this out. Ooh. Try not to disrupt that cheese on top as much as possible. That's what's holding everything together. And there you have it. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Okay. See you guys next time.
You've been my star, and I'd be your sky.